And now it's time to turn that camp dial all the way up to fabulous. Here's your host, the multi-award-winning Lance-tastic, Lance de Boyle.
Welcome, you're watching Let's TV, coming to you live from Dja Dja Wurrung country. That's right, we're coming to you live from the Palais in Hepburn. I don't know if you can hear the music in the background. Honco Disko is in the main area next door. It's going to be a great night. And we're here because it's time for Daylesford Chillout Festival. It's amazing, jam-packed in its 27th year. We're really blessed to be coming to you live. We'll be talking to one of the owners of the Palais a little bit later, the lovely Richard, who has moved heaven and earth for us this evening to get in here. I don't know what else I can say at this point. We have the book. If you are watching us live and you live somewhere about 2 hours away in the peripheral of Daylesford, I would urge you to get in the car today, tomorrow, or even Sunday. Come down and take part in this wonderful festival. Now in its 27th year, we'd like to also give thanks to the Chill Out Committee who have made sure that our crew, the lovely Cheryl who's on camera tonight, and the lovely Sophie who's directing and vision switching, and myself have beautiful digs. We've got a beautiful Airbnb which we'll talk more about maybe over the weekend. We're here, we will be doing tonight's show. We're doing some stuff tomorrow at the Youth Amphitheatre. We're also doing the parade on Sunday. And of course then we'll be down to Vic Park and ideally live streaming from there as well. So be here, be part of the energy. On the show tonight we'll be talking to John Pants, who is, excuse me, John Pants, who you would know through the Honco Disko conglomerate. They've grown so rapidly over recent years. John has been up in Sydney growing the Honco Disko brand up there, but we'll learn more about that through John at a later point. Richard, who was a little bit, between you and I, he was a little bit reluctant on being on the show tonight, but we've talked him around, so that's going to be an interesting interview. And of course, one of the wonderful performers performing here tonight at Honco Disko is the wonderful Ven. So I don't know if Ven's last name is Diagram, but that's how I'm remembering Ven's name, through a Venn diagram. Chill Out 2024, we have a picture of the wonderful Courtney Act, who is involved in all of this. I'm not sure if they are, I'm trying to think of the word. No, it's just Courtney's doing an appearance. Jackie Walter is appearing as part of Blue House on the Saturday. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Nate Byrne will be back as well from ABC. What else have we got? 100% Dance. So there's the Kylie, Shauna Jensen. I might say, it'll go out of focus, but you know, there you go. Shauna Jensen, that's what's going on there. It's all very exciting. I tell you what we might do. Oh look, there's a picture of Gabriella Labucci there as well, appearing at Australia's greatest drag story time. Frock Hudson, Gabriella Labucci, and Art Simone's going to be there. As you have probably figured out by now, that our guests are very busy. We're going to go and get John shortly. He's our first guest. So if you want to hear John Pants from Honco Disko have a bit of a chat, don't go too far away because he will be our first guest up sometime in the next 7 minutes or so. I am looking at all of these wonderful, Sexy Galaxies coming back to town. This is amazing. The Bush Dance, Funk Soul Sister, and of course the Grand Parade. There's a picture of Dolly Diamond here with her mouth wide open. Going, darling! So the theme is boots and bling. So what we might do is go for a short break at this point, and when we come back, we will go and get John Pants right after this break. We'll see you then. then just down there, we've got some bears, some leather, some wonderful things. Look.
So, oh, there it is. There's Big Bears right now. Big Bears, give us a wave. They can't hear us from here, but look at them with their bear pride flags. There is Josh in the front, who is Mr. Big Bears 2020 or 2019. I don't know what year it is, but there they are marching along. It's great to see them come down and show their support for everyone here in Daylesford and for all the communities. And following them is Big Leather and a huge fetish contingent. I take that back, sorry, it's not Big Leather. It's a giant fetish community from all over Victoria who are here. I see pups, I see someone wearing yellow, which is an interesting colour to wear here in the country. No, I'm just having fun. But there they are showing their fetish pride, which is absolutely fantastic. Whether it's rubber, leather, whatever you're wearing, it's just great. And how much fun was Gabriella with the team from Frolic Festival down on the street?
Well, she's hanging with her sisters.
Oh, of course, but there is honestly no one like Gabriella.
I got all my sisters with me.
But I also love that Frolic is here as well, and seeing regional communities and queer celebrations coming and supporting each other is wonderful.
It is quite amazing.
Oh, I see roller skates. It looks a little roller derby to me.
There somewhere.
We've got a list, but it's
2015, I think, was the beginning of the roller derby.
You are right. The Kingston City Rollers created the United Roller Derby Playoffs, which provides a tournament where skaters complement and showcase their unique characteristics, skills and abilities in a highly competitive, gender-diverse team, and there is nothing more inclusive than roller derby.
And do you know who I think this is? I think this is Daylesford CrossFit.
Daylesford CrossFit. Oh yeah, I was about to say, well, look at them getting plenty of exercise in the car, but it's what's what's in the back of the ute that really matters, because I see some weights. And I don't know about you, but I didn't come to the country to work out, Lance.
No, well, darling, you could spend a whole lifetime working things out.
But there they are. Daylesford CrossFit is a group of fitness and gym group for all ages that offer personal training and group sessions for adults and even for kids. Because you know what, whether it's going for a walk, lifting some weights, or just walking the dog or your cat, as long as you get some exercise every day, that's all that matters.
So Let's TV coming to you live from Dja Dja Wurrung country here in Daylesford. We hope you enjoyed the break. Right now we're here with the one, the only, John Pants.
Hi Lance, how are you?
Oh, John, it's so good to see you.
It's so good to see you.
It's been a long time since the blow waves.
Oh, it's been a minute.
Oh.
Yes, like we had a little blip in the Matrix.
Oh,
like
well, as you do. You're still playing bass?
I have not played bass for a few years now. I've been preoccupied.
Oh, now tell me everything. Where have you been? Because you started Honco Disko in Melbourne.
I did, yeah.
As a side hustle?
No, yeah, I guess, yeah. It was my main hustle, but it wasn't making enough money, so there was a day job. But it was 10 years ago, almost.
Gosh.
And then we branched out to Sydney and Brisbane and Adelaide and many other cities. Yeah, so lived in Melbourne, moved up to Sydney a few years ago after COVID and started a nice little new venture up there called Woodies, and now moving back to Melbourne.
Amazing, because you also, again, you took Honco Disko up there as well, didn't you?
Well, Honco's been in Sydney for almost 7 years, so it's kind of an institution up there as well.
Wow.
Yes.
Is that to say you've been institutionalised if you've been to Honco Disko?
Bring me the straight jacket. I'm very used to that. Yeah.
Amazing. So how did the idea for Honco Disko come to be?
Actually, the band had kind of dissolved as bands or families do, and
yep.
I was approached by, the singer, Matt Dole, was
Matty.
Running a night and kind of wanted me to come on board, and the venue reached out to me. So it was like a kind of right place, right time. venture that just kind of happened organically. It was nothing I sought out. It just kind of...
It came to you.
Well, I think Melbourne at that time was just, there wasn't anything regular, and there was a lot of performers and a lot of DJs that wanted a regular night to be able to perform their craft, and it just so happened that I provided it for them.
Wow. So if you elevator pitch time, if you were to try and describe Honco Disko to somebody who had no idea about what Honco Disko or the ethos of it was, how would you describe it?
Well, Honco is for the subversive queer performers, but also the crowd. So back when it started, drag and performance culture was very mainstream, and at that time there were a lot of underground, subversive, alternative queer people wanting to showcase that weren't exactly getting a platform. So Honco Elevator Pitch is a subversive, alternative, queer, inclusive event that provides a platform for people that wouldn't normally get a platform.
Amazing. And it's like you've taken like the club kids and drag and live performance and kind of done a big mashup of it.
I've always come from a musical background, so I always would like music involved. So it just kind of happened naturally that we'd have drag and performers with musicians. But then with the nature of the event, a lot of circus performers and acrobats and fire breathers and sword swallowers wanted to be involved, and it just kind of, the evolution kind of happened organically to, yeah, like I said, there wasn't really a platform for that, and it just became a place where people could showcase that kind of performance art.
Amazing. I'm listening to you talking, but I'm looking at you going, you were so beautiful, John.
No, you're beautiful.
I know, but we're talking about
I
you.
wish I had a moustache like yours.
All the boys do.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen you since, what did I say? It was the last time I saw you, I was riding in the back of your red panel van.
Yes.
Which was more than
7 years ago?
No, it was probably even longer because the drums were in the back of the van as well.
I did have that panel van for a while, 15 years
yeah,
or
so
something.
I'm sort of thinking it's, I don't know, it must have been an
years.
Afterglow Waves thing, and it was like, let's go! Yeah, I'm in!
It was always like that. The tours, the shows, they were wild. We got crazy. Yeah.
But have you sold your soul to the devil? Because honestly, you are gorgeous.
No, it's just a lot of junk food and good times.
All the food
keeps
groups.
that skin plump. I think if I was to lose too much weight, then it'll start to
Yeah,
crack.
right,
Like,
yeah.
You got to keep a nice burly figure to keep that skin filled out.
Yeah, right? I'm hearing you, I do it all the time myself.
Yeah.
You bought Honco Disko to chill out. How many years have you been doing chill out now?
I think this is our third or fourth. I believe our third. Love Chill Out. Chill Out's such a great festival. It's always good because it's after Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras is the craziness of Sydney, and it's nice to come down to chill out and have that kind of soft landing, but still as a festival in the countryside of Victoria, which is so beautiful. You're with all the trees and all the beautiful people, and you're still having a great time. So it's not as hard to come down from Mardi Gras.
It's not a crash landing.
No, it's not a crash landing. It's like a nice soft landing.
And for anybody coming along tonight, what can people expect? Because I was here for the sound check, so I know.
It's going to be great. Tonight's going to be amazing. We've got some stellar vocalists that are banging out some great tunes. We've got Gabriella from Drag Race Down Under.
Gabriella Labucci.
Gabriella, love Gabriella. So some quirky drags, some great musicians, epic disco music, and just all around good times.
Amazing. John, thank you so much for having a chat with us on the show tonight. All the best. We will probably hear the sound levels going up, up, up as we go through the course of the night. Yeah. John Pants, you've been amazing. Thank you very much for taking your time away from your deck.
Thank you.
We will be back right after this series of short messages. See you in a minute.
This is how we represent Ballarat, everyone. A kooky is a party for calming all your nerves, with spilling tea and dishing just desserts on May deserve. Darling, I'm going to keep moving.
All right, darling.
Good to see you. Happy chill out. Happy chill out. Darlings, let's come back down here. You know what? For the end of the parade, I might hijack. I'm going to hijack. Can I hijack? Oh, she can. She's on the float. I'm not walking anymore. She's done. She's pooped. She's wrecked. This is just the festival, darling. This is how it works. Oh, I'm getting a bit too far away from the camera. I might run off. Oh, there you go. That's OH&S there, but no one saw. No one saw that. Happy chill out, everyone! Oh,
All right, well, let's cut back here. We'll cut back to... That was hilarious.
How does Gabriella have this much energy this early in the morning?
Oh, she peaked early. She had a rest yesterday, and this is what happens the next morning.
I know, and we wouldn't have it any other way. Just having a ball, all the dancing.
Oh, darling, look, and it is. We're in the last throws. It's like the big party is really happening.
It is really jumping. It's not just marching and waving. Everyone is bopping along, having an absolutely wonderful time, and it's so fantastic to see. I really love it. There is no energy like a Pride Parade, and there's honestly nothing like it here in Daylesford. The Chillout Parade is so wonderful, it's so inclusive, and it's so much fun.
It is, darling.
We're just trying to get our colour balance right. The sun is shining here in Daylesford, so if you haven't, why not get your car, come for a drive and come and join us at the Mad Hatter's Tea Party Chillout Carnival Day.
Oh, I tell you what, because Daylesford's only about an hour and a half from Melbourne.
Oh, it's nothing. It's such a lovely day for a drive, and if you're not here already, I reckon you should get here.
Welcome back. You're watching Lance TV. I'm Lance de Boyle. We are here at Chillout, here at the beautiful Palais Hepburn, and sitting with me right at the moment is the lovely Richard, who's one of the co-owners of the Palais. Hello,
Hello,
darling. How are
nice
you?
to see you. Meet you.
Wow, in face to face.
Face to face.
You were just admiring my beautiful moustache, weren't you?
Yes, I'm jealous of that.
Oh, fantastic. Now, Richard, before we got here, you just had a lovely shot with Mon.
Yes, a
What was
tequila,
a tequila?
1800 coconut.
Oh,
It's
very
delicious.
nice. So you're good to go for
I'm
the
good
interview?
to go now, yeah.
Amazing. Now, I'm interested,
Yeah.
where have you come from? Because the Palais's been here since, was it 1928? Is that what's on
1924 it was actually
1924.
built, but there's tiles on the floor that says 1926, that's when the floor went down. But the building itself has been here since 1924.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So we know historically that the Palais had several hands over, the last 20 years.
Yep.
I think about 7 years ago, maybe 10 years ago, the place was kind of gutted,
Yep.
and it was being used as a trash and treasure
yes, that's
marketplace. But then you and your partner suddenly came out of nowhere and
Yes.
went, we're here to save it. Where have you come from originally?
Well, I was based in Melbourne, and I'd had created dance parties there. I also worked as an interior designer. So I came here to actually do the interiors. I got introduced to Daylesford actually when my first chill out about 20 years ago. And I remember coming into town and thinking how wonderful it is to have an event like this where all the shops were had rainbows and you felt really safe, and back then it was, to see that was quite incredible. So I had my eye on this place because it had been closed for so long, and I was asked to do the interiors. So I came and did the interiors, and halfway through the project I decided to take on the lease and create,
Amazing. And
live music venue.
when we first spoke on the phone earlier in the week, you were saying that it was just by chance that the colours you selected for in here.
Oh, yeah.
Talk to us about the colours.
Well, I actually had a friend who also helped me with the colour scheming, but we didn't realise that at the end, there's all these mixed colours of the tiles at the front. And at the end of the project, we looked closer at the tiles and we're like, actually all the colours that are in the tile have been put into the interiors. So yeah, all the dark, beautiful, lush features are here, and it works really well. I was a bit hesitant at first because it was going to be really dark, but it's created a warmer space.
It's lush,
yeah.
Absolutely. Like even the colour, this sort of teal,
the teal
fabric,
nice.
which is a cross weave. I can see like one way it's blue and the other way it's got that real green to it, that sea green.
It's got a bit of a shimmer.
Yeah, I know. Look at you going, oh, you noticed. No. I got that
like
fabric in from Taiwan.
Yeah. It makes all the difference.
Now, of course, we're here because Chill Out's on at the moment.
Yes.
How long have you been working with Chill Out for?
It's my 4th year now, and each year is different, of course. It's been really exciting to be a part of Chill Out. It means so much to me, and creating something different. So every night we do have something very different to cater for all different demographics, basically. So yeah, last night, actually it started last week with a youth ball for under 18 queer, diverse group of people. And it was amazing to watch because they was just so, it's not what I was brought up with, so like to see them express themselves so freely was amazing. And yeah, that started last week. And tonight we've got Honco Disko, so everything goes here tonight. Tomorrow, Thick and Juicy, which is pretty much full on, sort of burly guys on their harnesses and
big giant bears.
Then we've got Club Broadway on Sunday, which is show tunes. And
that's with Dan Murphy,
Dan
isn't it?
Murphy.
Not the Dan Murphy, it's a Dan Murphy.
A Dan Murphy.
A Dan Murphy.
So we're excited to. This is the first time that we've had Dan Murphy bring that to the venue, and he's doing really well with this. I think.
What is that like a pub choir, but it's show tunes.
It's show tunes, yeah. So everyone can sing along, and they do. So it's just that energy of everybody singing together and expressing themselves through music. So
it's camp,
I
tell you, camp. So what's the future hold for the Palais? Like what's happening? You're doing anything later in the year, which is kind of like, oh, everyone needs to know about this? Or?
Yeah, no, so we do, our New Year's Eve is always amazing. We doing, basically last year we did sort of a 70s, 80s style of disco, so we called it Disco Inferno, and that just went off. We've got an amazing band that performs there on that night, and everyone gets dressed up, so that's like our annual thing. But otherwise we really mix it up, every week's different, and I've got an amazing booker, Monique Harvey, who really does, she's been in the industry for over 30 years and working festivals, and she only lives down the road, so really happy, really fortunate, should I say, to have her book our acts here. So it's always very diverse.
And Mon's been around here for, like, she hasn't changed.
I
saw Monique Harvey walking through the door, and I was like, you haven't changed. Like, I'm just getting it in my head that everybody in Daylesford has been selling their soul to the devil, because everyone's just looking gorgeous and radiant. Like, even for you, like your tequila slam is just starting to really kick in. The colours coming to your face. It's great.
Yeah, no, we love living here. I could be living almost anywhere because it is quite hard work, but the community here is great. Particularly the Chill Out, the community has helped us create all of these events as well. And this year's been amazing. It's been really super organised, amazing events on, and they've really worked hard at being organised to create this event. We've got shuttle buses going all weekend, and that takes a lot to organise. And so it's going to be I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be amazing.
Amazing. Have you got any messages for anybody who's watching thinking, it's going to be hot over the weekend, should I go to Chill Out, should I stay home? What should I do? What's your message to anybody who's watching at the moment thinking, Chill Out?
Oh, I've never thought like that. I just go, why would you want to miss out? It's a once a year thing. There's so much going on. If you feel like you don't want to be indoors, there's events out that are outdoors. So there's something for everybody, really. You just got to go through the program and see what suits your personality and what you feel like on the day. But if it's too hot, there are places with air conditioning, so choose those if you feel like outdoors is going to be too much. So I wouldn't worry about that at all. Just
amazing.
Get out, put on something special and
so Richard,
enjoy.
Are you here to stay, or is there kind of just ride it out and see what happens?
Yeah, I guess a bit of both. But yeah, I'm here to stay, and like I said, the community here is amazing and they're very supportive. So it's been great. I mean, we are going through, at times where it's changed since COVID, and so we're just still adjusting to all of that. And anybody in hospitality will say the same thing. But we sort of can see the positivity of coming out the other side, and it's exciting. I mean, Chill Out has always been very, it's something that we get through every year and just think, wow, this has really helped us get through the rest of the year. So
amazing.
Yeah.
Richard, thank you so much for stepping out from behind the bar.
Yeah, I gotta get back to it because it's getting busy.
The timing was really good.
Yeah.
Every success for over this long weekend for you.
Thank you so much.
And you've got Hussey Hicks coming up soon too, I noticed.
I know, that's exciting. So yeah, get down for that. That's next week.
Yeah. The story continues.
Yes, thank you.
Amazing.
Yeah.
We will be back right after this series of short messages.
Bye.
Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hi, this is Jo Bangles, President of Dykes on Bikes Melbourne. We've been leading Chill Out's Pride March since our club's incorporation in 2011, and it has continued to be one of our favourite festivals. For us, Chill Out is about inclusion, fun and celebration in regional Victoria, and we can't wait to be back on our bikes leading the Chill Out Festival Pride March again in 2022.
Welcome back. You're watching Let's TV. I am Lance de Boyle, and we're coming to you live from the Chill Out Festival. We are in the beautiful building that is known to many as the Palais Hepburn. Now, before the break, we were talking to Richard, and Richard absolutely just brought up this wonderful name, Monique Harvey. And you know what? Here's Monique. We found her.
Hi, everybody.
Wow,
Hi, Mads. Yeah.
you look incredible.
Thank you.
I've been saying, I said it to John Pants, I said it to Richard, I'm going to say it to you.
Yeah.
Everybody here has sold their soul to the devil. They look amazing. You know, I haven't seen you in probably nearly 20 years face to face.
It's been a while.
And you have not aged.
Oh, it's
well,
the
not
lighting,
on
it's
the,
the
not on the
lighting
outside.
as well.
Yes, it's the Vaseline on my
Come out
glasses.
at night. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, and Monique and I have a common friend by the name of Karina, who often posts on Facebook about all wonderful things, and anytime it's just to do with Karina, I always just leave a message that goes, meh. And the first thing Monique said to me when we met, I've only got one word for you, and that word is meh.
Yeah, it always cracks me up actually. Karina is the most stunning, beautiful woman who ever walked the earth. So she posts these amazing photos, and yeah, Lance is just like meh.
Yeah, but you notice I never do it when it's the kids or Tom or anyone.
Just Karina.
It's only
That's right.
It's my duty to keep Karina grounded.
Yes, absolutely. And I love it. And I'm sure everybody else sees those posts and go, what do you mean?
Yeah, who is this person?
Yeah.
What a nasty pasty.
Yeah, but actually brilliant. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Now, you are a Daylesford Hepburn area person for the last how long?
12 years actually.
Wow.
Yeah, so I moved here thinking I'd be here for a year maximum, and then fell in love with the place, and actually when you work in this industry and you travel a lot, it's the perfect base to come back to just kind of chill out and take a breather, and then off you go again. So yeah,
Amazing.
Totally fell in love with the place.
You spoke about when you're working in this industry.
Yeah.
What industry is that?
In the arts, entertainment industry. So yeah, it's been 30 years.
Oh.
Yeah, which I can't quite believe.
You started when you were 3.
Yeah, exactly. And I've worked in various different capacities. Most festivals in Melbourne. I program this venue now for the last 3 years. I moved here to work on the Swiss Italian Festival, which was a really brilliant introduction to the town, because I got to know the history of a lot of the history of the town, and a lot of the old locals and the Swiss Italian descendants, and so that was why I moved here, and now doing various different jobs here, and still working in band management and touring with installations, and
Amazing.
Yeah.
Were you involved with the Meredith Music Festival as well for a minute?
No, not Meredith. I've worked for the Melbourne Festival, for Melbourne Film Festival, St Kilda Festival, St Kilda Film Festival. Loads of, but not Meredith actually.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
For some reason, I've always connected you with that, and I don't know why.
Oh, probably just me going there and partying.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, maybe.
Yeah.
So have you had a hand in helping Richard to sort of schedule the events over the Chill Out weekend?
Yeah, absolutely. So Honco, have been for the last three years, and same with Thick and Juicy. Dolly's Disco Bingo was new this year on the last night, which went off. It was packed and brilliant. And then tomorrow during the day we've got They Came From Uranus, which came...
I beg your pardon?
They Came From Uranus.
Fantastic. just so we can all hear that one more time, Monique.
They Came From Uranus.
Fantastic. Thank you for that.
And this show came by James Wellesby from Yummy, and it's Murray Rain and Neil. I can't remember Neil's surname, but it's an adult puppet show, and it is going to be absolutely hilarious.
Is it a bit like the Bum Puppets, or?
Well, I'm not 100% sure, and I think people will just have to come along and see what it's about. They're extraterrestrial adult puppet. Yeah.
Amazing.
It's going to be wonderful. Yeah.
So what is the way how do you work with people to go, I think that this will work in this space? What does that look like?
So for Chill Out, or just in general?
Well, let's say in general.
So so that's taken a while, and especially because I came on during COVID. So it was like book, cancel, reschedule, book, cancel. So it's taken a good couple of years for it to settle in. But we have a huge demographic different demographics up here. So it's kind of trying to hit, what the locals like, the older people, the younger people, the queer audience. Like we've just, so the programming is quite bonkers. It's a bit of everything. We have, you know, we have comedy, you know, country, folk, jazz, burlesque, loads of queer events, youth events, local nurturing up and coming artists, be, you know, in the area from Melbourne, international artists. Yeah, it's mad. It's not cohesive anyway, but
it's all brought together by being fabulous.
Yeah, it's a very diverse program and all brilliant artists. Yeah.
Richard was saying that for him that youth event yesterday was very touching. He was like, you know, back in my day, unheard of. Yeah. And he said, like, being able to look at tomorrow's adults, queer adults, and what an amazing group of young people. He was quite moved.
Yeah, and it's really important that we host those events and those kids have a safe place to come and express themselves and have a ball and cut loose and feel part of Chill Out, as very much part of Chill Out festivities as well. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So what does the future hold for you?
Well, I'm going to stick around here for a while. I can't see myself leaving Hepburn, and I love working here, and I'm still working in music management with a band, which I'll continue to do. And but you know, I pick up different contracts all the time, so you never know what. In a month's time, I could be doing something else completely different. So. And
did you go to university to learn that, or was it just kind of like you just put a toe in one day and then the next thing you knew you were up to your neck in it?
I was in stockbroking.
Oh,
so
really?
I left school and worked in stockbroking and knew the whole time this is not where I'm supposed to be. Like, this is not my world, and I want to work in the arts.
You would have been such a different person working in economics.
I wasn't that different. I remember my boss saying to me, "You party out, you go out to the nightclubs every night. You know, you got to destroy yourself." It's like, I don't think that's the case. But yeah, anyway, it was so kind of. Yeah, it was a bit boring, and I had this epiphany watching everybody walk to work with their heads down and really miserable and like worker ants, you know. It was like, this is not the industry for me. So yeah, met someone whose partner ran a management company and left, and then worked with them for many years, and then ran off with the Spiegel tent and toured with that for 7 years. And
Where did you go with the Spiegel tent?
So every year Edinburgh for a couple of months, and then Brighton, we went to Leeds, Auckland, and then Adelaide, Melbourne, Sydney, all over for 7 years. That was,
The life of a gypsy.
Exactly. I loved it. I still love it. Every time I was like, I'm going to settle down, it's like, oh no, I'll just go away again for another month or so.
I can really see the friendship, why you and Karina are like sisters.
Yeah.
You know, the pair of you is just like, because weren't you living at the end of the world or end of the earth, or what was that pub?
Oh, the Radio Springs Hotel in Lineville.
In Lineville.
The centre of the universe.
That's it.
Yes, it's brilliant. A brilliant hidden pub. If anyone's looking for anywhere to go on the weekend, get down to the Radio Springs. It is it's a little gem in the middle of nowhere.
It is, and really, really amazing cuisine.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even pub food, it's cuisine.
It is, absolutely, and beautiful hospitality. Yeah.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Monique Harvey, thank you so much.
You're
I really
welcome.
appreciate this sort of, hi, can you do me a favour? Coming, because our guest in this place had gone for food. So thank you for jumping in at the last minute. Please have a sip.
I will.
Enjoy the rest of Chill Out. Happy Chill Out to you.
Thank you.
Thank you, darling.
Likewise.
We'll be back with more Chill Out stuff right after this.
Hi, this is Jo Bangles, President of Dykes on Bikes Melbourne. We've been leading Chill Out Pride March since our club's incorporation in 2011, and it has continued to be one of our favourite festivals. For us, Chill Out is about inclusion, fun and celebration in regional Victoria, and we can't wait to be back on our bikes leading the Chill Out Festival Pride March again in 2022.
liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hi, welcome back. You're watching Let's TV. I am just getting into the thread just to see what's happening. Ange Elson, happy chill out everyone. And seeing Ange Elson in the thread too makes me remember to say Happy International Women's Day 2024. Forgot to say that at the top of the show, but we're here now. Johnny Wombat. Oh look, Wombat's of work colleague J-Lo. Lance, is that a mullet? It sure is. You've got a mullet too, haven't you?
I do.
It's a gang of mullets. Gwen Blacker, kisses to everyone, chillin' outie. Kim Waller, Lily Mae Martin are watching. Thanks for all of that. I'll leave that up so we can keep an eye on it. We actually have our guest who we went running to look for earlier, and we found Dirty Versace, who's just fresh back from their evening meal. Dirty Versace, how are you?
Very good. I had some tofu bao buns, which were delicious from the restaurant down the road.
We love a good bao bun.
Yes, they were delicious. How are you doing?
Oh, look, I'm having a great time.
That's good. I love your look.
Oh,
it's
darling.
very fabulous.
Oh,
very
coming
fabulous.
from you, Dirty Versace, that's wonderful. Now, you are here tonight as part of, you're one of the acts at Honco Disko tonight.
I am.
You are an amazing singer. I caught part of your sound check later this afternoon. I was quite like,
you got a little sneak peek.
I did. I was like, where is this voice of a God angel coming from? And it was yours.
Aww. Thank you.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about your what you do, like what your background is?
So I'm a music producer. So I've been doing that for like 15 years, and I started Dirty Versace a couple of years ago, and it's kind of like the embodiment of my creative endeavors joining with my drag persona. And the concept of Dirty Versace is like an alien has landed on Earth and is trying to simulate as a human by pretending to be a drag queen. It's kind of like my concept, a lot of stuff going on. But yeah, so I perform live, like I sing my own songs and I produce my own music. And I also DJ as well. So,
my God. So you working with Honco Disko is a match made in heaven?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
How long have you
Honco.
been working with them for?
Well, this is my second gig with Honco. So yeah, we did one at the end of last year, and we're here now as well.
Wow.
So I've been going to Honco Diskos for forever. Like back when they were at the 86, when they started.
Yeah, right.
Like in the earlier stages. So big love for
Who
Honco.
owns that? Is that Andrew?
And yeah, Andy.
Yeah.
Yeah, another superstar in the queer scene.
Yeah.
In Melbourne.
Because is the 86 still going?
Oh yeah, and the 86 is a good vibe. Go to 86. I love the 86.
There you go. Look, for me, I mean, clearly I don't go to Melbourne very often because I'm gallivanting around the countryside. But the 86 is a wonderful little venue, and the backstage area is quite strangely laid out, but there's a backstage area.
Yeah, and there's a floor above as well.
Yes.
For like chilling out. Maybe that's what you mean by the weird layout.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
because you have to come down the stairs and then go down some more stairs to get on the stage.
It is a bit funny, but it's, we don't have very many venues in Melbourne that are queer owned, queer run. So, the 86 holds a special place in my heart for putting on amazing drag performances. They've been around forever, and I definitely support and get around them.
An 86 moment for you.
Yeah.
I was part of the first dragathon.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I'm a record holder courtesy of the 86.
That's really cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love that.
I think we've like for 3.5 days non-stop.
Yeah.
And I think from memory too that Frock Hudson held a lot of that up because he's kind of got the never-ending sort of like music and songs in his head that he can just go, we'll just sing this.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So cool.
So where are you originally from?
So I grew up in Brisbane, and then I moved to Melbourne like 9 years ago, something like that. But yeah, it's kind of a funny journey with when I only kind of fell into doing drag about 2 years ago. And I really feel like moving to Melbourne kind of like really inspired me to like kind of, I don't know, just like sing so much more diverse styles of drag. Kind of just like opened my mind up to be like, oh yeah, I feel like I could fit in a little niche here and kind of do my thing. But yeah, I think moving to Melbourne like, yeah, it definitely opened me up and kind of, I grew a lot as an artist.
Because there's been a lot of contention around like what is drag and and
on the fringes of it, I guess.
And people trying to put boundaries around, no, drag is this or drag is that. But drag is anything that we all want it to be, isn't it?
Yes, exactly. Yes, that's what I feel inspired to do drag in my own way, and I feel like for me, especially like incorporating it with the music that I create, feels like I get to do it in my own way, and that feels like special to me.
So you make your own music?
Yeah.
And perform your own songs?
Yeah, that's right.
Ah.
Yes, and I produce everything, and everything's recorded in my bedroom studio.
What software are you using?
Use Ableton.
Oh yeah, Ableton, yeah, right.
Yeah, I have a lot of like synthesizers and things like that I use to create my sound. And
nothing like a good MIDI trigger, that's what I say.
Oh yes, we love a MIDI trigger. Oh yes, MIDI trigger.
There's a whole new song in it for you.
Oh yes, definitely.
MIDI trigger.
MIDI trigger, yeah. Done, you heard it here first.
Yeah, right. That's what it's all about. So with your music, not that, you know, who do you make music like, but who are your inspirations for music?
Ooh, okay, inspirations. There's a lot. I'm definitely inspired by like David Bowie, like Andy Warhol, some big like early on influences. But like artists like Yeji is a big influence on my music production. Charlie XCX. Yeah, I don't know, kind of like take a bunch from everywhere and kind of swoosh all together.
It's called eclectic.
Yes, I'm eclectic.
Dirty Versace Eclectica.
Eclectica, that could be my album.
That's it, Eclectica.
Eclectica.
I love it. Amazing.
Eclectica.
So you're performing tonight as part of Honco Disko. What time are you on?
I think I'm on at 11:30. I don't know. Am I on at 11:30? 11:30. I'm on at 11:30. 11:30.
Hello.
Hello. Is someone in my ear? No,
yeah,
it's someone in there.
Fantastic. Yeah, it's just the medication stage you wear off.
Yeah. Just hearing things.
So are you doing a few numbers tonight or just?
So I've got 3 songs I'm doing.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, but I'm doing them back to back. As far as I know.
Nice. A set. You're doing a set.
I'm doing a 3-song set. You know, quick and dirty.
Yeah, right. Fantastic. What does the future hold for you?
Hopefully keep making music. I'm gonna have a little trip around Europe soon, get some inspiration. I'm gonna release some more singles this year, and yeah, that's kind of all I've really thought about.
Amazing. Being part of Chillout.
Yeah.
What does that mean for you, being part of a regional queer festival?
Oh, it's fabulous. We need more of it. And, you know, I feel really honoured to be here, be included in this community. And, you know, it's, I've never been to it before. And, you know, just driving through, seeing everything just kind of rainbowed up feel like, you know, heart opening. I was at Mardi Gras last week as well. And, you know, it's this time of year that we get to celebrate our queerness. You know, now more than ever, it's really important to celebrate and to hold our community close and celebrate ourselves. So big love to Chillout Festival, to, you know, hosting this amazing festival out here, and I love it. Amazing.
Ben, you are an amazing human being. I want to know, what's your star sign?
Oh, I'm a Capricorn, but my moon's in Leo, obviously.
Are you a mountain goat or a farm goat?
I'm not. I guess I like mountains better. I'm not really much of a farmer, so, you know.
And are you a December cap or a January cap?
I'm a January cap, early January.
Okay.
What are you?
I'm Lance. No.
I know, your star sign.
I'm amazing. I'm an Aquarian.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, but you're Leo, that explains your hair to me.
Does it?
Your hair's a bit of your pride.
Is your moon in Leo too?
No, my moon's actually in Taurus.
Oh.
Yeah, so the Aquarius.
I get along well with Tauruses, so, you know.
Tauruses.
No. Oh. You have fabulous hair as well. Like, I love this. We should do like a little bit of a zhuzh.
A zhuzh.
A mullet zhuzh. Are we ready? Where's our camera?
We'll
this
go,
one.
hang on, I'll lean
Go
in
this
here.
one. Okay. Oh yeah, mullet zhuzh. Mullet zhuzh.
That was hilarious. I hope we can get that as the frame for tonight.
Yeah, it should be. Get our mullet zhuzh as the frame.
Fantastic. Dirty Versace. Thank you for that, because I was like, oh, it'll come.
Yeah, it was coming. They just call me dirty.
Dirty. Filthy dirty or just dirty?
Just
depends
dirty for
on
now.
the moment.
It's pretty early in the night.
Yeah, don't peak too soon, right?
You don't want to peak too soon.
Darling, thank you so much. I really appreciate you taking the time out just to share a bit of your story with us. We wish you every success, not only for tonight, but going into the future.
Thank you. You too. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being
here. It's been lovely. It's been a nice little chat, hasn't it?
Yeah, that's what it's all about. Chill out chat.
Chill out chat.
Fantastic.
Perfect.
What we're going to do now is we are going to do all about the shop and find out what's happening all around Victoria. We'll see you after this. All over the shop. What do we got this week? Let's find out. Well, it's Chill Out Weekend, so from today at 3 o'clock, if you've been around all day, Peter Sparkman is having a photographic exhibition out at Radius Art. It is a retrospective of Chill Out Through Sparky's Eyes. Club Broadway is on here at the beautiful Palais Hepburn on Sunday from 7 o'clock. That's going to be a cracker of a thing to do. And of course, Sunday earlier in the day, Carnival is on down at Victoria Park. Carnival is a staple of the Chill Out Festival for the last 27 years. On the 13th of March, Bendigo Pride Festival is occurring, just as you thought it was safe to pack your rainbow flags away. But wait, there's more. Bendigo Pride. Our dear friend Suzanne Phoenix has a exhibition, Queer Photo, do-it-yourself photo books, and that's at the substation, and that's on the 24th of March. Get your diaries out, 1st of June, hold the date. It's the Pride Gala for Gippy Pride, Lardner Park. Congratulations to Caitlin Grigsby too for volunteering award. Amazing. The Better Together Symposium, or the conference, is coming up on the 14th of June at Geelong. Ballarat Spoken Word is at TBH on the 3rd of July, and that's been a little bit of a staple there on Wednesday nights for TBH Studios in the mall. The Design Exchange is coming up on the 6th of July at 12 Lydiard Street. That's an amazing winter market. If you are a bit of a design freak, you want to get yourself there. Festival of Australian Queer Theatre is coming up on the 22nd to the 25th of August. You can find that all over the socials. And lastly, I just want to say that I have entered myself for the Black Dog Institute raising money, Mullets for Mental Health. I'm just trying to raise $750. You can see there's a little bit there already. But if you want to chip in and help get some work done into ways to help prevent suicide, the Black Dog Institute are saying that nine Australians every day commit suicide. So it's a good cause, and if you like my mullet, I would really appreciate you getting there and donating some dollars. We hope you enjoyed the absolute chaos that we were able to bring you from the Palais Hepburn. If you want to learn more about Chill Out Festival, head over to their website at www.chilloutfestival.au. We'll see you right after this.
Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Yeah, just give it to me. Yeah.
10%. Welcome back to Lance TV. We are in the throes. Yeah. We're in the throes of the show. I can see Monique Harvey has been watching. It's been a great show. We hope you've enjoyed the randomness of everything, because it has been quite random and chaotic. And for those of you who've been watching on Facebook as well, we really appreciate you taking it all in and, having those moments down memory lane where it's like, oh yeah, I remember that feed in 2020 or 2021, and which is they were interesting to review. For those of you who are watching on television, you can go back, watch the whole show on Lance TV Ballarat on Facebook, and you'll see the little gaps in between where we've been playing old footage of what we have done for Chillout Festival over the years. Thank you so much. I think next week we will not be doing a show. There will be a special 3-hour broadcast of the Victorian Pride Awards coming to you live from the Melbourne Town Hall. So we wish all the winners, all the nominees every success, particularly to the volunteers and to whatever the other the Tiny Pride Award and the Cheryl Jlossi Award. Thank you so much for taking the time out. We hope you've enjoyed it, and we look forward to seeing you sometime over the weekend. If you see us, do stop, say hello, and if we've got a camera pointed in a direction, jump in front of it and say hello to everybody else. I've been Lance de Boyle, coming to you live from Chillout. Until a fortnight, be kind to each other. Mwah. Happy
Thanks for watching Lance TV. We'll be back same time next week. Lance TV is made possible through funding from the Community Broadcasting Foundation. I'm voiceover guy Randall Smith. See you next time.